Sasa ndio hao sisi tunaenda live.
Oh, yeah. Is there a way we can share?
Let me check. Layout manage from. Let me check on the phone how inatuonyesha.
Because I can see you're live.
Yeah.
I'm going to share to the group right now.
Okay. Tish. Yeah, it's showing we are live. So we can share from, if you use your phone, I'll share from my phone.
Okay.
Let me, and you will see.
I've actually shared to my team. Yeah, YouTube.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've sent you.
okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's see if we'll be able to get a few more, and then we can start. Thank you so much. I can see we are two now. I can see two people. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can see there's three now. Thank you for joining us, guys. Yeah, we really, really appreciate. And also, as we wait for people to join us, please get your hours ready. Get your questions ready. Get your questions ready if you have any questions, and that is question based on today's topic, which is cruise ship. Hack. Hello, Tesh. How are you? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. I can see on the side comments. Can you see the comments? Thank you so much. I can see the number is coming up. Keep joining. And please, if you have someone, if you have a relative, please share the link. You can see it is a guest who will be talking about the cruise ship jobs. Yeah, I think she has dropped, but she will be joining us soon. Yeah, I can see her trying to come in. Yeah, she's coming in. Yeah, and you're back.
How have you been? Yeah.
So I've been very well. Nancy, I can see we have 6 people.
Okay.
And we have 6 people. You can see them, yeah?
No, trust me, I can't see them from my end. I'm actually at the backstage.
Yeah, so we have 6 people watching, and on my right I can see the comment section. And what I'm doing also to see, I'm also using my phone just to see what I might be missing. And this is hack. I'm good, just missing you. I miss you too. I know I've been away for a long time on YouTube. So Nancy,
let me access it from my phone, also from my tablet, so that I can also continue sharing the live. So at least I would really want so many people to learn from today's topic, because these jobs are there for so many people, and I know there are so many people who are trying to look for jobs. Yeah.
Okay, Nancy, we can, as we share the live.
Yes.
We can. I want to welcome you on Tesha Jogono Vlogs UK. As we share and also if you can introduce yourself briefly.
Okay. So hi guys, I'm called Nancy Nyogodi Kamegwi. That's my birth name. On TikTok, people know me as Nancy 515 57. And also, I'm Nancy's ABCs of Travel. I usually talk about different topics such as migration or migrating abroad. I usually talk mostly on visa sponsored jobs. Okay, that is what I usually talk about. Yeah, and so let me say thank you, Tesh, for hosting me. I've always been seeing you in the streets of TikTok, so I'm actually humbled to be your guest here. So yeah, thank you.
Feel welcome, and I do also. I'm very happy to have you because you've made me come back on live. It's been ages. It's been
Wow,
ages, and
wow.
one of the people here that is commenting hack is among the the people that started watching Teshwa Jona, and also
Mhm.
I can see Mary Kibe. Hi, Mary Kibe. So people from Teshwa Jogona Vlogs, as you have heard, this is Nancy, and I'm looking forward to what Nancy is bringing to us. So please, as we have this conversation here, and as we learn from Nancy, please also, as Nancy is a sister that is helping us, also consider subscribing and go to ABCs of Travels and also consider subscribing to her channel.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you for everything you're doing. Thank you for uplifting my efforts. These things we do because we really care about these people. Okay, there has been a huge outcry. Trust me, when I usually go live on my TikTok account, people know me from my TikTok account. So I always do lives. And then I said, like, why wouldn't I even try to expand?
Yeah.
YouTube is known for expansion. So I'm trying to work as much as I can so that I can reach a lot of people,
Yeah.
uh, not only from the African region, but maybe even from, Europe, everywhere, because there are so many people who are trying to relocate abroad. There are people who are looking for jobs. There are people who are also confused about getting jobs. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's basically what I do.
Yeah. Yeah, and to add on that, I can say I know you lovely people know Teshwa Jugona mainly about UK, but Nancy ABCs is about everywhere, all over the world. She has information from all over the world. But today, mainly, we will be looking at cruise ship jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me just have a brief introduction. But I was hoping that some people, okay, you guys, you continue sharing
Yeah,
because
continue sharing.
yeah, continue sharing the live because I think people know us mostly on TikTok. And if
Yeah.
there is a way you can share this live to people who are in TikTok, it would be easier. But anyway, I will still continue because we are still going to tag this video. I think we are going to tag it, and it will go a long way to helping people. So
Yeah.
let me give you a brief description of what I'm going to be talking about today. There is something called the cruise ship industry. The cruise ship industry is a very, very broad it's a very broad base, and actually the Filipinas have already established themselves within that base. So the cruise ship industry is good when you're looking for a job. Why? If you're looking for a visa sponsored job. Why do I say that? It's because it has a capacity to employ large numbers of people. They also employ through visa sponsorship. When you say visa sponsorship, what do I mean when I say visa sponsorship? Okay, sometimes they will sponsor your visas, okay?
Yeah.
Or if you use your money to sponsor yourself, they will give you back your money, okay? So that
Yeah.
is why you need to be thinking that way. Two, why do you need a job in the cruise ship industry? It's because once you get these jobs, your money is not even taxed. That's the beauty about the money. Three, you're paid in US dollars. You can imagine that's the strongest currency right now we are talking about in the world, I think. It's a superpower. So when you're being paid in that currency, you have so much, you're not even getting taxed.
Mhm.
When you are working in the cruise ship industry, everything is provided, including food, shelter, clothing, because you are going to be working on board a ship. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one of the advantages of working in a cruise ship. So, Tesh, I will give you some time.
Yeah. Okay. So what you mean now is that that job is basically you're not talking about UK at all, alone. You're talking about all over the world.
Yes, because the cruise ship they usually depend on where they are usually okay the headquarters. Okay,
Okay.
there is usually the origin of a ship, like a cruise ship, like let's say like seaborne cruise ship, for example, or Norwegian cruise lines. Those that one is a Norway, Norway the country. But then it can come from Norway, but has its base in somewhere like America. You see, so it
Yeah.
can be two-way. And then another advantage is one cruise ship may be operating through different countries, as it is traversing through the waters, maybe of the Pacific, the oceans, because you're going to be working on board a cruise ship. So it's going to be dealing with different countries, different countries.
Um, Nancy, I would like to ask, yeah. So if you asked me,
Yes.
Tesh, you're talking about a healthcare assistant. So what
Okay.
exactly are you supposed to be? What is my job responsibilities? So what would you tell us what they're expected to be doing in cruise ship jobs?
Okay, basically, imagine even as a healthcare assistant, you can work in a cruise ship. Okay, that is one. So, what to expect in a cruise ship okay, if you're looking for a cruise ship, it depends basically on what are your qualifications.
Mm-hmm.
That is one. Two, there are different categories of jobs. You can work in the engineering sector, you can work in the nursing sector, you can work in the doctor sector, you can work as an entertainer. You can work, yes, you can work at just sing and just make people happy. You can
Yeah.
work as a nanny because obviously, these people, the billionaires, the millionaires, they're going to be coming maybe with their families. So you can even be employed to take care of the children. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes. You can also work as a chef, You can work as a chef, you can work as a cleaner, you can work as a housekeeper, you can work as, anything. Basically, it's like, a whole industry on its own.
That's very interesting. That means
Yes,
that accommodates it's a profession, but it accommodates so many other professions inside
yes,
it.
yes. Now that's the beauty because you can work even as a HR.
Yeah.
Actually, you can work as a HR.
So, guys, we are six. I think Nancy has just dropped again, but I'm sure she will be coming back. She'll be coming back, and I will approve her to come back in. Guys, please continue asking questions. Do write your questions on the comment section. And as Nancy has said, you can see that it is a very interesting job. Yeah, because it is cruise ship. However, depending on your area of expertise, you can work on that. Yeah, as you've heard, you can work as a HR, you can work as a chef, still in the cruise ship, you can work as an entertainer. And from what I have observed is that this job is actually, there's a lot of jobs going on about cruise ship. But to be fair, I would say Nancy is in a very better position. Yeah, she's in a very better position to tackle this job issue about cruise ship. I can see her here. I'll just approve her. Yeah, I'll approve. There she is. So, like I was saying, she is in a better position to talk about this kind of a job. And thank you so much, guys. Please, on the comment section, keep the conversation going. Share because I know you have those people that you know that this information can help them. You're welcome
Yeah.
back, Nancy.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I don't know what is happening. There was a technical glitch. I'm so sorry about that. So let me just try to expound more about the cruise ship and why people are supposed to be thinking that way. Now, the best thing about the cruise ship, okay, I also do content on caregiving. I usually do content on caregiving. And as you can see, caregiving in the UK is currently flooded. Let's just call it a spade. Let's call a spade a spade. Let's just call a spade a spade. Everybody is trying to get a COS, which is not a bad thing.
Mhm.
Okay. When it comes maybe to cruise ship jobs, it's quite easy. It's quite easy to get the jobs because it is not entirely known. People do not know this. So it's coming up new, especially in the African culture, as in to the Africans. To the Filipinos, they have already established themselves a strong base in that particular industry. You
Mhm.
see? But now to the African, now because there are so many vessels that are being unveiled each and every other day, as you're going to see, I can give you quite a number of cruise ship lines that are that usually have jobs that are usually recruiting Africans from the Caribbean, from the Pacific, from all over the world. Actually, there are so many, so many, so many jobs. And let me just say, these are uncharted waters. You can imagine these are jobs that are not known to people. So
Yeah.
that is one of the biggest advantages when you are going to be applying for these cruise ship jobs. Another thing is this: when a cruise ship is recruiting, it recruits by the thousands. Most of the times, they usually recruit by the thousands.
Okay.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Okay, so basically what I mean is this. Okay, it can happen that there's a vacancy, so you might find 1111, but
Yeah.
sometimes you're going to find when a cruise line has unveiled a new vessel, you
Mhm.
know, you can imagine a cruise ship is so big, it's big, it has houses,
Mhm.
it has a very, very large capacity. It has a very, very large capacity because these people are going to be cruising along the waters for even 3 months, six
Mhm.
months, as they're touring. So you can imagine it is there are so many houses that are on board a cruise ship. So you can imagine in each and these and maybe cleaning this cruise ship, maybe people become sick. There are so many things that usually happen in this cruise ship, and
Cruise
that is
ship.
why they need to recruit massively.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood.
So yeah, so maybe let's say the kitchen has usually offer diverse cuisines. Let's
Mhm.
say there's a Filipino there, maybe there's an Italian there. Everybody has different orders, you can see.
Yeah.
So basically what I'm trying to say is this: the jobs there are so many, so many, so many. They're very, very many.
So I'm just looking at the comments,
Okay.
Nancy, and
Yes.
I can see Hak is asking
Uh-huh.
kupata hiyo job wanahitaji nini, and Philip is asking how to get the contact. So I would say those are the same. It's the same
Question.
question. Yeah.
Now, I have quite a number of job opportunities for you. But let me just continue by telling you now the minimum requirements. You need to know how old you need to be when you're applying for this cruise ship job. And another thing, I need to know what is your profession. You have to think about that. So the minimum age of working in a cruise ship is 21 years and above.
Mhm.
You will go to a particular cruise ship line and you will find people who are as old as 65 still working there.
Mhm.
So they don't have like an age limitation. But now, what is the problem? Okay, the problem could be maybe your health, you see, your health.
Yeah.
But the minimum age is 21 years and above. Also, okay, maybe if you are 18, you can also work there, maybe by taking care of the children or places where they do not even serve alcohol, things like that. So they can also consider you if you are 18 years old. So that is one of the requirements.
Mhm.
Two, depending on where you're going to be working. If you're going to be working as a chef, you need to have gone and done a basic training in cooking or being a chef. Okay, so there's a chef de cuisine, chef de pate. There are different categories of a chef, for example. So whatever Philip is asking and whatever Hak is asking, I need to know exactly which line they want to be
Mhm.
applying. Yeah.
So so the two people, Hakak and Philip. So
Mhm.
it is important, according to Nancy, we kind of know in which category or in which kind of profession, because like when we started, Nancy has clearly stated because it's cruise ship, that means there is different jobs, different professions that are involved, and that is
Yes.
you can work as a children carer, that is nannies. It can
Yes.
be you're a chef, it can be
Yes.
you're working as a even a cruise ship nurse. So it depends what profession you have or what qualification you have, and then we can take it from there, because
Yeah.
the profession you have or the qualification you have might differ differently on the requirements.
Yes. True.
Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your comments. Please keep your comments coming and your question. Yeah, you can go ahead, Nancy.
So now, so sometimes it could depend also with the nationalities. Okay, about the salaries, that's what I'm talking about. So working on a cruise ship, the minimum I know is 1,300 US dollars. And guess what? That is just to clean dishes, cleaning dishes, cleaning dishes. Now you can imagine you're being paid 1,300 US dollars just to clean dishes. This
Mhm.
money is not taxed. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is one the beauty about working on a cruise ship. Okay. You can imagine food is there, shelter is there, and clothing because you're going to be given uniform and maybe you will have carried one, two, three clothes, pair of clothes. Yeah, yeah, so everything is sorted for you guys. So I think this is the place everybody is supposed to be thinking about because this, as insisted, it is uncharted. Yani it's a place that has not been explored majorly.
Mhm.
And the beauty about the cruise ship industry is that they're actually approaching Africa. They're approaching Africa, they're making deals with them. They are approaching places like Dubai, Qatar. Even I have jobs for Dubai and Qatar as well. I'm going to share with them, with you shortly. So they have been making pacts.
Mhm.
They have actually made a pact with the Kenyan government as of last year to recruit different vessels like the Viking cruises. They have been making deals with the Kenyan government per se. MSC cruise lines, they even have a base at the coast
Mhm.
whereby they recruited last year 2,000 Kenyans last year. Yeah, they
Okay.
have, and they are still recruiting because I think 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, there is a cruise ship that is called, I think, Explorer Journeys, was in Mombasa. It took, I think, thousands. It recruited thousands. And there's another one that is actually going to be docking anytime from now, Vikings. So there are so many cruise ships that are going to be dealing with the African continent for jobs. So that is one of the beauty about working in this industry.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. So, Moses Kenode is saying, looking forward to being a guest service associate, kindly. And
Of
Philip has come back and said it's in hospitality.
hospitality industry.
Hospitality.
So I don't know. I cannot see myself, the camera. I don't know what is happening, but I think I can hear your voice. So I'm going to talk about the hospitality industry.
Yeah.
So you need to have, like, if it's in the food and beverage you're going to be applying, you need to have a certification in the food and beverage, career. So when you're going to be applying for the jobs, you need to have that certificate. Also, you're going to need a minimum requirement depending on the job description or the job advert that has been placed in a certain cruise ship.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, thank you. Bombay Brian says, impressive. Engineer John Mwangi, that is awesome. Hack has come back and he's saying, I'm 43 years old. Just ask about nanny and cleaning.
Okay. Nanny and cleaning. All those depends on the particular cruise ship that you're going to be applying for a job.
Mhm.
So those I cannot particularly say that this is the requirement because when a job advert has been placed, it will come with its particular, description.
Description. Mhm.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, guys. I can see we are 7 of us, and I can see. Let me. There was Mary Kibe. Kindly, people like the video. We are 7 and 2 likes. So that is a request from Mary Kibe. And please, guys, please like the video. Also, if you've just joined us, my guest is Nancy, and Nancy is a content creator. She mostly goes live on TikTok, and she has a lot of information from that is it's not about UK alone, but from all over the world. Yeah. And she has, yeah, the information she has, we cannot even match it with anything. So guys, ABCs of travel, that is Nancy's YouTube channel. Please, after Teshwa Jogona, make sure you go and check it out. Because as today we are only talking about a cruise ship jobs, but Nancy has a lot of information on her YouTube channel. Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, so I think we are dealing with still pictures. Can you see me?
Yes.
I'm quite. You can see me.
Yeah,
Imagine
I can see you. You cannot see yourself.
from my end, I'm hanging, but there is no problem. So I'm still going to continue talking.
Yeah, guys, can you let us know? Let us know if you can see us.
Imagine, like, I can see you have hanged. I've hanged. That's all I can. I can hear your voice.
You can hear. Oh dear. Do you want to? And
To
then you
exit.
come back. To exit and
Okay,
then come back.
exit and come
Yeah,
back.
because I can see you. I can see you. Guys, thank you so much. We are 6 of us, and you've heard what Nancy is saying. And by the time we finish, Nancy will be giving us links or jobs that are currently available on the cruise ships. Like always, what I say is you can be given just the little information, but if it's up to you, you go to those links and you find out more, you research more about the information you've been given. Because remember, as Nancy has said, cruise ship, when they put the jobs out there, the jobs will come with different descriptions. So it is hard to tell what this cruise ship from Norway want, what this cruise ship from Dubai want, or what are the requirements. So when Nancy comes back and she gives us when she gives us the links or the jobs that she has for us, then please do the homework and find out the more information. I'm not sure if you guys can hear us very well, but it seems Nancy is having difficulty. You're back? Yeah, Nancy is back now. So Nancy, have you heard what I was talking about?
No.
Okay, so I was telling the viewers that because you will have something for us. You will have
Yes.
probably some link or some job. It is up to them, whatever information they're given, to go and research further.
Yes,
to
true.
find out, because like you said, all cruise ship requirements are different, and
Yes.
only by researching a bit further will you know what really suits you.
Yes, true that.
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't know what kind I have. Imagine my internet is okay, but let's just continue anyway. So let me just say, when you're applying for these jobs, they are going to require you to have a passport. If you do not have a passport, then forget about getting a job, because you're going to be transiting different, territories. So you're gonna need a passport. That one is quite obvious. Two, they're going to need you to have a medical certificate. They're going to send you to specific places so that you can have your medical test done. Okay, they're going to test you for different diseases. Now, depending with the cruise line, okay?
Yep.
Three, yeah, basically they can, okay, depending on whatever job you're going to be applying for, they may require you to have a course called the STCW course. Yeah. So, and also pertaining to the job you're going to be applying for example, the nanny, do you have the necessary skills? Do you have the necessary qualifications? Okay, they're gonna need, there are some cruise lines that are very, very particular. They will even ask for your employer's, a letter of employment. They're going to, yes, even recommendation letter. They will ask for your salary receipts. Yeah, to verify that indeed you've been actually working, because
What?
they know we like doing like this. So they can grill you, they can actually grill you. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. So, guys, I hope you're taking notes and you've heard what is needed of you. And I always insist, this is something I always insist, when that thing of I would like to relocate one day, if it ever comes to, even if it's not relocation, I think for me, I would say, when it comes to a certain age, at least you are 18 and your parents did not get you a passport, please get it.
Mhm. Yeah, true.
Because passport is part of an identity card. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
important to get it. So Nancy has said valid passport is very, very important, and you
Yeah.
might be required to do some of the training. Yeah, and also remember, you might need a recommendation letter from your employer. So that is important. I hope we are taking notes, guys. Also, please share the video. Please share the video if you know of someone that can benefit from it. And keep your questions coming. Keep your questions coming.
Okay, so I have good news for people who are in the UAE. I don't know how many people are streaming in right now. I cannot see that from my end.
At the moment, right now is 6.
Okay,
At the
there's
moment
no.
is
So basically, if you're working in the UAE, I would really want to know, but I will still disseminate this information, because it once we finish, we are going to post it, and people are going to get this information. I would really love people to benefit from this information. Yeah, possibly, because there's a cruise ship line that is coming to UAE, that is Dubai, on 10th to 12th May. 10th to 12th May. It's called the MSC Explorer. They are coming for the second time. I think 2 months ago they were there. They were in UAE and they hired by the thousands. By the thousands. And so when I tell you they hire by the thousands, I mean it. They are hiring by the thousands. So what are you required? They're actually going to UAE, they're actually going to Qatar. But the date that they are going to be arriving to Qatar is not known yet, but they are going to be in Dubai 10th of May to 12th of May. So they are going to be arriving there. And what are you needed to do? What are you required to do? You need to go to oceans.me. I hope people are writing that down.
oh,
Oceans.me.
mhm.
Yeah,
So I'll
oceans.me.
oh,
Yes,
so I'll just write it on the comment section.
yes.
Ocean
Oceans.me. Okay, maybe oceansme.com. www.oceansme.com.
www.ocean, yeah, ocean,
Yes, oceanme.com.
www.oceanme.
Yes, oceanme.com. They
Yeah,
need to go to oceanme.com. Um,
yeah, and oh, Hakak is saying she's in Saudi, and she's saying
yes,
Mnoneka Napoa. So I think it's when we were having that.
glitch.
So Mnoneka Napoa. Moses also says yes, we can both see you clearly. And Bombay Brian, that is what Nancy is doing at the moment. How can some want a, it's about the application or where you can find it. So that's what Nancy is doing at the moment. And she has said you go to www.oceanme.com, and that I have commented there with www.oceanme.com. Yes, Nancy.
Yes, I've heard somebody saying they're in Saudi. Let me try to see whether there is a vessel that is going to be there. That's how I operate. I always want to make sure everybody has gotten satisfied.
Yeah, they've been catered for. That is the
Been,
thing. That is the way to go, Nancy.
yes. So you're
So
going to in it.
yeah, so Hakak, Nancy is checking if there is vessel that will be close to you, that will be going on your side. Yeah, keep the questions coming. Thank you so much. I can see we are 8 of us. Thank you so much. Yeah, you can even say hi so that I know who is out there. Yeah, just a hi, I know who is out there. Um, I can see we have Bombay, we have Moses, we have Hack, we have Mary Kibe.
Now let me say this. So because I have so much to air to you, there's no vessel that is going to be docking in Saudi currently that I know of,
Mhm.
but I will answer that question differently.
Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So let's just finish with oceansme.com.
Okay.
So you need to go to oceansme.com. Make sure you register. I don't know whether if you have an extra device, you can do that with me right now. If you have an extra device, you can do with that with me, but if you don't have, it's okay. So you go to oceansme.com, then you register. You're going to see a place where you key in your name, and they are going to ask you the location. If you're in the UAE, you have an overstay, just make sure you in that slot you key in your, don't key in where you are living, as in if you have an overstay, you are in Dubai, don't say you are in Dubai, you say you are maybe in Nigeria. You understand me? For example, if you're a Nigerian by birth, your nationality is Nigerian, but now you're a resident in UAE, there's that section where it has two sections, okay, depending on where the vessel is going to be docking. So there's the Qatar one, and then there's the Dubai. I don't know whether they have opened the Dubai one, but there's still the Qatar one. So you go and key in your the place of stay. You key in Kenya, for example. You key in Nigeria, okay. Yeah. So after that, it's simple. You just need to upload your CV, and they're going to call you. They will contact you. If you're qualifying, you're going to qualify for the job, they're going to come to you. Yeah, it's simple as that. There's no commission that is needed when you're applying for these jobs.
Okay, so I hope that is very clear, guys. I can see Hakak is saying na Waarabu huwa hawampi mtu karatasi yeyote, hata ufanye kazi miaka ngapi wawezi kupa leta yoyote. Nishaitisha sana but hawajai kukubali kunipa.
Oh, anyway, sasa we've gone local language. We've
I
gone
know.
local
So,
language.
so um, uh, we can Hakak. I think we can check on that later. So when Nancy gives us all information, and then we can see how we can,
Okay, for that person, they need to. Okay, there's Okay, maybe I'm going to send them to my TikTok account. Go to Nancy says Nancy 5175 Nancy 5175. There's a link on my bio. They need to contact me on my WhatsApp. I'm willing and able to assist them further. Let
okay.
them not be confused. Let them feel that they have somebody who can cater for them.
Yeah,
So that's not a
because
problem.
I would also like to point out Nancy. This is one of my like when I started making content on YouTube 2 years
Mhm,
ago. She's been
mhm.
with me here and here, and I would like to say is this is the language we communicate better. We've never met, but and I would say if we are able to find a way that we can support her, then I'll be on
Who
her
that in,
behalf. Hmm?
who's that in particular? You're talking about a client.
Yeah, I'm talking about this the person that has asked that question.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
If
like
they, there's no
yeah, so
problem.
yeah, so
Mhm.
find Nancy. So find Nancy on her TikTok, and she said there's a link for her WhatsApp, and you know, introduce yourself and go straight to the point. She will remember you, because something else also I avoid, Nancy. If you have a question, please
Yes.
go straight. Don't just, this is the only place I've allowed someone to say hi. Hi, Philip. I can see you've said hi. But if you come to my inbox, I want you to go straight to the question.
I know, right? Imagine I also have, I'm dealing with thousands of messages. So if you start hi, we will never finish.
We
So
will,
if it's,
yeah, it becomes difficult. Yeah.
if
So,
it's just
mhm. And
yeah.
Bombay Brian is asking, even those in Africa can apply using this website.
Yes, even if you're in Africa, but I have so many sites so you can chill out. Relax, I got you covered. It doesn't
You
matter
see,
where you are located.
you
It
see,
actually doesn't matter where you're located.
you see, Brian. Me, I'm chilled out now. She has a lot for you. Everything that will she will sort everyone. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I hope we've
yes,
sorted Haka. Continue asking your question. Philip, hi, Bombay, chill out. There is more coming.
yeah.
Usiban, don't go anywhere.
Yeah. So basically, for me, I always want to satisfy everybody, and why I was giving out this information pertaining Dubai, it's because it's one thing that you don't have to lose this opportunity. If you're in Dubai, if you're in Qatar, personally, you need to go there. They are going to be recruiting. The Explorer Journey will be there 10th to 12th of May. So all you need to do is apply in that particular link I've told you, and they are going to give you a call. Okay. So make sure you have an ATS compliant CV. Let me tell you, because I've been doing this for quite some time now,
Mhm,
and people are not getting jobs. Why? Because their CV is not good. you know
mhm,
their CV, I've come across so many people that are doing the CV the old fashioned way, the old Kenyan fashioned way, where they're asking people, are you single? Who wants to know whether you're single in Europe? Who wants to know whether you're single in America?
mhm,
Huh? They do not want to know your ID number. I don't know where. Please, you need to revamp your CVs. A CV is the key to making you get a job. It is the key to making you get recognized out there. So if you don't have a good CV, I don't know whether Tesh offers these services, but you can also consult me
mhm.
for a
So
CV.
so this is what actually I have a question.
Yes.
I got a question today. Someone did ask me, oh,
Mhm.
about if I know of any website that does
Mhm.
UK CVs for free. I haven't answered it yet, but to be fair, I do not know because this is not my strength doing CVs. Yeah.
Don't worry.
So
Don't
I,
worry.
I can do mine. I can do
Yes.
mine, but I wouldn't say that I will do others or coach others to do it. Um,
Right. Uh-huh.
yeah, so I would say if you can get a support like Nancy is able to support you, then I would say go for it because realistically, CVs can let you down because here because they want to see straight away what experience do you have, what qualification do you have. They have no business knowing your wife, your children, your no.
Yes, true that. So I'm actually trying to look for a particular uh, I will give you that place where they can go and download. That's if they need a Europass, if they need even a seasonal visas, how to apply for those CVs and all that. I'm going to give you a particular website in a few minutes. Just give me some time. Yeah.
Okay.
So in the meantime, they can continue asking their questions.
Yeah, so I can see Joyce, you're asking, hi, those in Kenya. So that is what Nancy will answer. So this is a so okay. Brian asked about Africa, but Joyce is asking about Kenya. If you're in Kenya,
Fine, good. So I said there are so many. So let me just go straight to the point. Let's forget about the CV kiasi.
mm,
So now there are so many jobs. I had so many jobs even for people from South Africa, Swaziland, Switzerland, wherever. But it seems like maybe today we don't have all those people here. But if you're here, please let me know. I'm going to offer. So there are so many cruise ship jobs. There are so many cruise ship lines also per se. So currently there is a cruise ship called Carnival Cruises. So the best deal is go to Carnival Cruises Careers.com. Carnival Cruises Careers.com.
careers.com.
Yes, Carnival Cruises Careers.com. Carnival Cruises Careers.com. They are hiring right now as we speak. Right now as we speak. So it doesn't matter your location. And the secret to getting these jobs is this, because even the Wazungus themselves, they want these jobs.
Mhm.
If you go to that particular website, Tesh, I wish you could be doing that so that you can see exactly what I mean, because
Yeah.
maybe people will come later and be asking you those questions.
Uh-huh. Well,
So
yeah.
if you go to Carnival Cruises Careers, you're going to see there's onboard jobs, and then you are going to see their onshore jobs.
Mhm.
Those are two different categories of jobs.
Okay. Guys, if you see me looking this side, it's because I'm also checking on my phone.
Yes.
Carnival Cruises Careers.
Yes.
Oh, I can see there's even Careers UK. Carnival Cruises Careers UK.com.
Yeah, I told you these things, they are diverse. They are very diverse. You can get a job anywhere.
Okay. My phone, the site can be reload. Carnival Cruises Career.
Carnival, Carnival Cruise Careers. It's supposed to bring you a lot of maybe websites.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
HTTPS,
oh,
HTTP.
Carnival. Like, oh, that's so it's not the carnival that we know. Carnival.
Which spelling was that you keyed in?
Guys, ignore even my comment here.
Carnival,
I, it's I've put
Carnival
the
Cruise.
mhm,
Yes?
I've put the carnival. You know that carnival, eh?
Imagine the carnival gani umeki in. You're making me even feel, think further, deeper. But anyway, there's no problem.
Yeah, it's the
Carnival Cruise.
so it is what is it? Carnival.
Yes, Carnival.
Mhm.
Carnival Cruises, HTTPS. I don't know whether you are allowed to put those whatever links here. I'm
No,
so
I'm
used.
just writing the name, yeah. Just
So if
Carnival
you go to
Cruise.
Carnival Cruises
Mhm.
careers, huh? It's
Mhm.
easy for you to see. You're going to see land-based careers if you are there in that particular website. Land-based careers, please don't apply for those ones. You do not want to go and have a competition with the European people, with the Americans. You have a minimal, like slim possibility of getting that job. Okay? Because the requirements for a land-based, you have to have sometimes a residence visa or a resident working permit. So that one, the possibilities of we people who are in the African, that we do not reside in the USA getting those jobs is minimal. But if you go to the other sectors, such shipboard careers, that is where you lie.
Okay, ship careers.
Yes. So go to shipboard careers. You're going to find there quite a number of jobs. I think there are 3 jobs. There's galley attendant. I'm going to talk about that right now, and you are going to love it.
Oh, guys, get ready. Yeah, get ready. I'm just looking at this job. I can see they're quite many. Only this
Okay.
time.
I don't
Choose
I don't know whether we're in the same website. Carnivores. Shipjobs.carnivore.com.
okay.
Yes,
Ignore that one. That one is do you know it has brought the carnival jobs, but
yes.
those ones are UK and they are in Southampton.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, they will bring for you according to your location.
Yeah, that is what I've seen because it has asked me. The location thing has come to allow or not allow. Yeah, so I think that's why.
Yeah, obviously, they will bring for you. But for the purpose of education, now you have to not use the location so
The
that the rest
location.
of the world can see. So when you go for the carnival jobs, you're going to see the jobs for you. There's one called the galley attendant. This job is a masterpiece. Why do I say that? Basically, a galley attendant is cleaning. Yes, a galley attendant is just to clean, clean in the kitchen, the kitchen area of a cruise ship.
Oh,
Okay, so there's the housekeeping attendant, and then there's the commis. The commis is like a chef. So depending on your capability or your experience, and mostly they usually want experience. If you have 5 years experience, trust me, you're going to get the jobs. Okay. Okay, so if you click on the galley attendant, as you can see, it was recently posted. Yeah, you can see the function is to wash, rinse, and sanitize dishes, pots, pans, and other galley utensils. Okay, so the job requirement for this one is a positive attitude, fluency in conversational English. What does that mean? You do not even require outs. That is why I said if you have been trying to get a visa sponsored job in the UK, maybe, for example, I'm not saying it's a bad job, but maybe you should think of expanding your thoughts, because it's not wise to put your eggs in one basket. We always say that.
Mhm.
We always say that. And that is what I usually advocate for, because we don't have time. Remember, time does not wait for the sleeping king. So you need to diversify wherever you are applying for these jobs. If you're applying for a job as a caregiver, maybe, for example, there are certain websites where if you don't have the particular requirements, there are so many online sites that allow you to have a certification. For example, read.uk, you're going to go and do a housekeeping certificate within days or even hours if you push yourself to the limit. And by tomorrow, you're going to be applying for that particular job, for example. So we said fluency in conversational English, you must be physically strong and able to lift a minimum of 60 lbs and sustain physical challenging work for up to 9 months at a time. So basically, this category is showing you that you're going to be working on a cruise ship on a contract of 9 months, okay,
Mm.
before a vacation. So,
Oh, because
yeah.
before vacation. Okay.
Yeah, before our vacation. So if anybody has a question pertaining that, I think it was self-explanatory. They can ask.
Okay. Okay. I'll just read one of the comments here. It's
Mhm.
from Osinde Dominic. Hello, hello, Tesh. This is Dominic from Uganda, but currently Sweden. Something long time. How are you doing, Osinde? Thank you so much. We are all doing very well, and thank you for joining us. I'm recognizing him because I can remember those days, and he was among the first subscribers. Yeah,
Wow.
thank you so much for joining us. And if you have any question, please do ask. And
Thank you.
Philip, if you want to share, if you're on YouTube, if you're watching through YouTube, there's a place you can share the video. However, if that's not possible, you can't find it. I have put the link on Teshwa Joanna Facebook. You can share it from there. I hope that is clear and helps. Yep.
Yeah.
Nancy, we'll go on.
I don't know whether everybody has seen those jobs in the shipboard careers. It's very easy. So I would add everybody who's watching me right now and they do not have a job, it doesn't matter your location. Basically, because once a cruise ship identifies you have the necessary requirements, okay, it doesn't matter your location, they are going to assist you. That is why I said it's a visa sponsored job. Okay. Yes, they're just going to give you an online interview the same way you are seeing me and Tesh here. So they are going to call you, they are going to give you a call depending on your different time zones, and then you're going, after you pass the exam, they are going to lead you. If you require maybe an STCW course, they're going to show you, they're even going to send you a handler, particularly like the cruise ship line, the princess category. They usually send handlers, depending, even if you're in Kenya, they are going to send an Italian handler if you're a chef, for example.
Mhm.
They will send a particular chef handler or handler for training until now you go board. You go board and you start working. So that is something that everybody needs to be considering right now, because I still say this is uncharted. People do not know these things, and people are getting hired massively. Trust me, I have recruitment agencies that are recruiting all over the world. Trust me, I have so many jobs for you guys. So it doesn't matter whether you're in the Philippines, you're in Thailand, you're in UAE, you're in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, everywhere. There are so many jobs for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nancy. I can see. Oh, yeah. So you are in Sweden. 2 years down the line, you're telling me you're in Sweden, Osinde. Well done. Bombay is asking to share WhatsApp contact number, and Bombay, I would say, Nancy, you said you have your WhatsApp number
Yes,
on
my
your.
WhatsApp is on my Nancy 51 51575. That's my TikTok. That is where I have there's a bio, there's a link to that profile. So I would require you to, I would request you, not require, I would request you to go there.
Repeat again, Nancy.
Nancy 5175.
75.
That that's my TikTok ID.
TikTok
Yeah,
ID. Okay.
yes. You're going to find there's a link on my bio, which is going to bring you straight to my WhatsApp. So you just say, even if you say Tesh Wanjugun, I will know you and I will treat you with special. Yeah, I will treat you extra special because I know you did everything you could to come and support us during this live
Thank
session.
you. Thank you so much. So that is Bombay Brian. Bombay Brian. So I've kind of commented on there. It's Nancy 5175 TikTok ID. And when
Yes.
you go onto her bio, you will find all those contact details and how you can reach her.
Yes.
And also, you can see there, it is, of course, your host is Teshwa Joanna Vlogs, and you can see Nancy's YouTube channels. It's Nancy's ABC of Travel. And guys, I would like to say it again. Nancy has a lot of information also on her YouTube channel. So please do go and check it out and subscribe to support her. And also as a sign of appreciating the wonderful job she's doing. Also go on her TikTok because she's amazing. You know why? Because on Tesh TikTok, there is no WhatsApp number. So she's amazing. You reach onto her directly. So please do that. And
Yeah.
Bombay has said, thanks for the information, ma'am. Okay. Hack.
So,
This one is so sweet. I love it. Wow. Thank you so much, dear, for your support. Nancy, I can see the highest we've had is 10. Currently, we have nine people watching us. And you guys, thank you so much. Nancy, you can go on.
yeah, so I don't know, but I think you saw that you can go and apply for the housekeeping section. We are still running. The housekeeping section is still open. Tesh, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you see me?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm hanging on my side, but there's no problem. So, I hope you people have seen those jobs that are there in the kind of a cruise ship line. I said you need to don't go to the land base. You're not going to get those jobs. Go to the shipboard careers. And then I also said you need to go and apply for the housekeeping attendant is very simple. So you guys, you need to go revamp your CVs and apply for the housekeeping attendant and also the galley attendant. Okay. So another cruise ship that is hiring right now is Azamara. Tesh, I don't know whether you're going to look at that.
Azamara? And
I've actually,
that was
I've actually done a video on Nancy's ABCs of travel, Azamara.
Azamara. Just like it sounds, Azamara.
Yes, Azamara Cruises Careers.
Azamara Cruises career.
Azamara Cruises Careers. So azamara.com.
Azamara.com. Okay. Guys, after all this, I will on the description box, I will put the links. I will put the links later.
So as you go to Azamara, I said the secret is don't go to the land-based, go to the onboard or shipboard jobs. Those ones are the ones for you.
Okay.
So you're in the site. As you can see, there are current opportunities with Azamara for executive sauce chef. Okay. There's repairman for Azamara. So if you are a fitter or a welder, watu wa chomelea.
Yeah.
This is the job for you. If you are an engine mechanic, that is why I said this job, you cannot say, there is no limit to the job description. As you can see, depending on the cruise ship or depending on the need. So there's an engine mechanic for Azamara. There's a fitter for Azamara. Now all those ones I've been talking about there in the mechanical engineering. So there's a plumber, a hoister, There's a wiper. I don't even know what a wiper is. And then there's an AV operator for sound. So those are the particular vacancies, but there are also others. If you go down there, you're going to see search all vacancies at Azamara. It's going to bring you to another link. It's going to take you to a company called the V-Ship Crew. And if you go to the V-Ship Crew, you're going to see there's 57 job openings.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't want to delve so much in that, but go and apply for those jobs such as the food storekeeper, the sanitation technician if you qualify, the galley position. Please just go and apply because I can see that the joining date is June 5th, 2023. So you have a lot of time to apply for this job. I said the galley is for cleaning dishes. If you see galley steward, galley attendant, galley position, it's kuosha vyombo, it's cleaning dishes. So obviously you qualify for that role. So the chief butcher, you can become a butcher, and it's so simple. If you just go to, there are some websites that offer these free online courses. You revamp your CV and you start applying for these jobs. Within less than a 24 hours, you become a person who was not experienced, who did not go to school, but now you can be able to apply for this job. So that is why I said working on a cruise ship is very, very nice, very, very good. Okay. So there are so many jobs as you can see there. There's a restaurant hostess, chief baker, a commis chef, inventory manager. There's so many laundry attendant. So I am saying this. Something as laundry attendant. Laundry is cleaning clothes or maybe linen, and you're going to be using machines. So what is going to be limiting you from applying for these jobs? You're going to be paid a lot of money. Trust me, it's a lot of money. A lot of money. So I'm encouraging you guys to go and apply for these jobs. Yeah,
And
those
Nancy,
are, yes,
sorry, Nancy, to cut you off. This is
yes,
something you need to remember if you're just joining in. Nancy, I can see we have 10 people. The highest was 13. So there might be some people who has kind of joined. And I would like to say, Nancy did say most, it's like when you get the job, it's a contract from probably for 9 months or so.
yes,
You are in the cruise. So if that's the case, remember things are catered for. So you're not practically not paying rent at that point. You're practically feeding in the cruise. So there are those things that you're not paying for. Yeah. So when she says that it's paid well, you have to also consider that there's some things that you're not paying at the moment. You're eating in there for that period of time that you'll have that contract. Yeah, I just thought I mentioned that.
yes. So to add to what Tesh is saying, so you can imagine you're being paid 800 US dollars, maybe, for example, because the salary depends on the cruise line that you're going to be working on board. Maybe, but the minimum is 1,300 US dollars. So you're being paid 1,300 US dollars. Can you multiply that by the currency of where you are living? How much is that? How much money is that? That money is clean money. It's not taxed. You have insurance. What else would you want? And when you go home, maybe for a vacation for 2 months, depending on the cruise ship, maybe they can give you something small, but maybe they cannot also give you something small. But you're going to be recalled back to work if you had discipline in your first contract. They're going to recall you back to work. So after 2 months, you go back to your job. This is clean money. This is good money. Yeah. So I think, in fact, this is the dream job. This is my dream job. This
I think for me, this is a dream job, and also it's a good because you have like 9 months, depending on the contract, 9 months or whatever, maybe 9, 10, or 11 or 12 months, depending on the contract. So for me, I'm just thinking of how you are starting this adventure of going country to country. And remember what we said. This is areas that people don't know about. At the
Yeah.
moment, just mention COS. Everyone knows what COS is at
Yes, ma'am.
UK. But this one is something a lot of people are not aware of. So why don't we take advantage of this? Because at the something with immigration also, Nancy, I would like to mention. The
Yes.
more you travel,
Yes.
the higher chance you have of getting all the visas you want in the world,
Yes, that's true.
because you are exposed, because they can see that you're someone that is your nature. You travel,
Yeah.
you go back.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you don't have when you, in case that you don't have, they can't see that you've been traveling and so on. It's also, this is like a CV you are creating as you wait to probably settle in the country that you want to relocate
Yeah.
to. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, by the way, because mostly if you see sometimes when you go to the embassy, they usually take into consideration a passport that has different stamps,
Exit.
entry and exit, because they know you are a person who will not
Yes.
morifera.
Yeah.
Yes, you're a person that is trustworthy. So you should consider doing that. Yeah, it's a good job, by the way. It's a good job. So I think I've exhausted Azamara,
Mhm.
and you can apply for anywhere, from anywhere. You're going to get those jobs. So there's also Carnival Cruise. Okay, we talked about Carnival, Azamara, Seaborne Cruises,
Yeah, that one.
Seaborne.
Yeah, before you go into detail, engineer John Mwangi says informative. Johnston Olefa, where have you been? And she's asking, may I ask, apart from STCW certificate, which other
Mhm.
certificate do someone need to join the crew as a public health officer? Asking for my friends who are tamaking in the field.
A public health officer. Now, that one is going to be dependent on the cruise ship you're going to be applying for. Yeah, because remember, I said a cruise ship may originate from a particular country. It may be destined, maybe, for example, to USA. So at this point in time, you need to come to my inbox and then, okay, if you have identified a particular job description, because I haven't come across that particular job description, then I would be able to advise you further.
Mhm.
Okay? Yes.
So, Olefa, um,
Mhm.
Nancy is Nancy ABCs of Travel on YouTube. And you can also follow Nancy on Nancy 5175 TikTok. And on the bio, you can reach out to Nancy on her WhatsApp, and you'll be able to get the one-on-one VVIP treatment when you say Teshwa Joanna. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you about that. So I said there are so many jobs, as you can see. I'm transversing from one cruise line
To
to
the
another,
other.
helping you to see how easy it is to get these jobs. All you need is an 8 years compliant CV that is going to, stand out, and fight for you.
Mhm.
Please, because I've seen this mistake people doing, they're going, putting that Kenyan CV or maybe Ugandan CV, Tanzanian CV, where you're being asked how many children you have. Nobody wants to know how many children you have. Okay? So that's a no, 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 no. Nobody wants to know where you went in primary school. Eh? Nobody wants to know all that. They don't want to know those things. That is why most of you are not even getting jobs. People have been applying maybe for jobs in different sectors, maybe in the care industry, and their CVs is crap. So please, you guys need to reconsider about how your CV looks like. Okay? Yeah. So go to Seaborn Cruises, Seabourn, Tesh,
Yes.
Seaborn,
Seaborn
Seaborn,
Cruises.
yeah, Seaborn Cruises.
Mhm. So,
Sea,
welcome, guys. I can see it's 14 of us. Remember to like the video. Remember to share the video. This information is real and very hot. It's coming it's not a video that has been edited. It's live. Yeah.
yeah,
So get it
yeah.
from here. My sleep is gone for a good cause. That is Joyce Wanjeri. I love that ain't mean with information. God bless you, and I'm definitely going to change my story to help. So help me God. Joyce Wanjari, thank you so much. And please visit Nancy. You can hear the information, and she's actually happy to help you. Go through the WhatsApp, and she's happy to help you. For a newbie just direct from school, can he or she customize his CV to suit into cruise ship job if the individual doesn't have experience in hospitality industry? I need to
Yes,
know. Yeah, that is
yes,
Johnston.
Johnston. That one is not something that should limit you because okay, you can also get a job even if you're 18 years and above. For example, cleaning dishes, cleaning pots, that galley attendant position. If you have a good CV that is going to fight for you that you have been cleaning dishes somewhere, why shouldn't you be considered for a job? Okay, then if you're going to be applying for the entertainment position, your job is just to go, maybe you juggle balls, just go and shout all over, just make visitors happy. What do you need? You don't need to have gone to school. So that should not be a limitation for you not to apply for these jobs.
Yeah. I'll also like to add something
Yes.
onto Nancy. Nancy, what I've noticed with these jobs and these countries,
Uh-huh.
sometimes your experience doesn't have to be even an experience from another job. It can
Yes,
even be from volunteering, and they take it
exactly.
very seriously. So maybe
Exactly.
you've even been washing dishes or going to even a children home and supporting them with what they're doing. As long as the children home can write something to support that, or as long
Yes.
as someone can write something to, because at the end of the day, it's documents. You need something tangible. Yeah,
Yes.
it can't be verbal. You need something tangible. And
Yeah.
I can see Sally Klaus. Hi, Sally. Hi, dear. Good job. Thank you, Sally's in the house. Thank you so much. Philip, thanks a lot for the information. And Johnston is saying, let me share this Wakenya mkongambo mnatufunza mengi. Thanks. We are not getting into our into our university. Thanks, Tish. You're welcome. You're welcome. And let's note some things. Something should not limit you. And Nancy said earlier on, we have so many websites coming up and offering free certificates, something to boost your CV. Yeah. Because if, for example, you're doing something to do with cleaning and so on, there is certificates like the Kosh certificates that you
Mm-hmm.
know that these things when I'm cleaning, when I'm using bleach should be used this way and should be kept somewhere safe because there is those customers you're looking after in the cruise ship and so on. Those are the things that you're supposed to be doing to
Yeah.
support your CV, and some of them are free. Yeah, so let nothing limit you. Always update yourself, and also work hard towards the dream you want. So if you want a certificate, just do it. Some of the certificates is like 15 20 minutes,
Yeah.
and you have the certificate. And some are free, some of the like the course ones, some of them are free, and you can mostly find them in even the healthcare sector, because that's something we do. Because remember, if it's something to do with cleaning, it's infection control and all those kind of things. Yeah.
Obviously. That one will obviously make you stand out, It will
Yeah,
make you stand.
that's correct.
Yeah. So I don't know, Tesh, whether you were in that particular website I was talking about,
Oh,
Seaborn Careers.
Seaborn.
Yes, Seaborn. Seaborn.
Let
It's
me
in the
go there.
category Holland America Group.
Seaborn Cruise Line jobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there.
Yeah, because I have quite a number. Okay, but we will see. We can schedule another day where we can come live also, maybe particularly if they find it informative.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's as you can see, I said, don't go to the land-based, don't go to the land-based jobs. Always look for the shipboard opportunities. That is where you're going to fit in. So as you can see, if you scroll down, you're going to see so many jobs, so many jobs.
Mm-hmm.
First officer, second engineer, third engineer. assistant fitter in the refrigeration department. So if you fit in that job description, you can apply. Assistant butcher, you can apply. Assistant crew manager, assistant meter D, assistant forex manager, assistant sommelier, a bar manager. That one you can apply because it's in the beverage service and it's very, very simple. Bartender, that one you can apply because it's quite simple to do that job. If you're in the catering industry, you can apply if you have the qualifications. The chef de cuisine, you can apply if you have the necessary qualifications and skills. Remember, please, it's not about cooking just like this, like that. You're going to be cooking for high-end people there on board a cruise ship. You have to be confident. Whatever you're going to be cooking is something that is, five-star, high class, classy. Okay, so you can see this chef de pate. There are so many chef de pates. Chief butcher, you can apply for that one. Executive pastry chef. There are so many food and beverage. I'm trying to look for the easiest. The waiters, the sommelier, the waiters, waste disposal. Now, those ones are the ones you're going to be applying for. Those ones are the easiest to be applying for. Tesh. Tesh,
Yeah, I
it's
can.
like you had muted.
Pardon?
You had muted.
Oh, yeah, I had muted, but I'm listening to you.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, there's no problem. So I think I've finished on that particular part. So maybe somebody can ask a question, because I think, yeah, there is so many cruise ships that are hiring, but I don't think I'm going to go into the details right now because of time. Maybe Tesh.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I can see. Oh, Sally is saying, yes, I'm here to learn. Joyce Wanjeri, would you please share the names of the verified websites or school for free sats? The way you are writing the ship. I will do that. I will find, I will find, because that is a totally kind of topic than what we are talking today. So I will do that. But yeah.
Okay, Tesh, because of time, they can go to Allison. You
Okay.
can
Yeah.
write
Yeah.
Allison. Allison
Okay.
online.
Joyce, let me write it for you. I know there is Florence Academy. You
But
can
that one
find
is
the
for
course.
caregiving. That one is
Yeah,
for caregiving.
it's for caregiving, but it has a training like a course. It has
Oh,
a
yeah.
training like manual handling, which you need anywhere. It has first aid, which first aid is important anyway when you're in a cruise, because it's things to boost up. Yeah.
Okay.
So Florence Academy, this is what you should know. It is
Yes.
mostly for care, but it has very relevant certificates that you can do and can be helpful depending
Yeah.
on what you're going to do in that cruise ship.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So to add to that, maybe you can go download Allison Online UK. That one offers a lot of courses. If you want maybe plumbing, if you want how whatever hotel management,
Alice,
housekeeping.
Alison, UK. Alison,
Yeah, UK.
Alison, UK. Mhm.
Yes. And maybe there's Read UK. I know so much about UK, Yani. So
Mm.
yeah, those ones are the ones I usually use, most especially. Yeah, those ones are the ones I use. So you guys, you need to go and make sure you have these free courses. They're free courses so that at least you can boost your chances of getting these jobs.
Yeah, yeah. I have
Yeah,
seen like because there was a time, I think a year or 2 years ago, like Florence, it was everything was free. And then for
yeah.
some reason now it depends what you're choosing. Now they have started charging, I think £299 or something.
Because Nancy did something. Because Nancy did something. Because we've been really pushing this content on caregiving, so these people have seen there's so much potential. Now they
Yeah,
started making it. Yeah,
they started charging it. Yeah, but
yeah.
they still few free ones. So please go and do them. go and do them. Yes. So Nancy, I can see we have 12 people. And
Okay.
yeah, Olefa is saying Florence has a lot. Alison, LinkedIn for premium profile. Yeah.
LinkedIn
Link.
yeah,
Yeah.
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn,
Okay.
yeah, for
Mhm.
premium profiles. Yeah, so guys, please, like we've said, work on that CV. Work on that CV, not the old CV that we used to have that it used to say how you used to tarmac 10 kilometers. No, current. We want current. What have you been doing? Yeah, the experience, your qualifications. Like when they just open that part, that's what stands out, and that's how you will get your job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So if there are people who have questions, I will be able to answer them because it's such a broad topic. I came here prepared with so many things, but I think time is not on our side anyway.
yeah, because we had said we will go for an hour, but yeah.
There's no problem though.
Mhm. So guys, this is the time. If you have any question, please ask our guest Nancy, because this is a good chance to get that answer right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so Olefa, that is something I don't know. I'm not sure if Nancy knows about it. Tesh and Nancy, tell Kenyans about using Chat GPT when it comes to applying jobs. I'm not conversant with. I don't know what that is.
Chat GPT. Maybe we can host somebody who can talk about that. For me
Yeah.
personally, I don't know about Chat GPT.
Mhm. Yeah. Sally says, give video thumbs up and I will check her channel. Good job, Tish. Thank you so much, Sally. Guys, Nancy's YouTube channel, it's Nancy's ABCs of Travel. That is her YouTube channel. Please check it out. She has so much information. It's not only about UK, but as you've heard, the cruise ship is all over the world. It's jobs from everywhere. Yeah, and you can apply for the jobs when you are in Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania, everywhere. And even if you're in Saudi, if you're in Dubai, you can apply for those jobs.
Yeah.
Also, you can follow Nancy on her TikTok, and it's Nancy 51
75.
5175. Yeah, and follow her there. Nancy's bio, like I said, it has her WhatsApp number. Guys, what else are you asking for? Go ask question, go, but ask. When you ask question, let the question be you have researched, you know what you want, you come with all the information. Nancy, I am so and so from Tesh Wajogona, and I have this qualification, and I have seen the galley job. Can I apply it? Come with all the information, who you are. Yeah, please avoid hi, because sometimes you might think someone is not looking at but when it's high, you just know it's gonna take a long time to get to the point. Please go
Yeah.
directly to the point. Let Nancy, by the time she's waking up, she finds a paragraph. Yeah, and then
True
from
that.
there she'll able to support you. And I know she has supported people. Yeah, so please do go there and find out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rita is saying come back for part 2. So you're welcome anytime. You're welcome anytime, Nancy. Yeah,
Thank
welcome. Yeah, when you get those juicy information, you're always welcome here.
Thank you, thank you. Let me add, I have so much content. It's just that I don't have the time. So I would actually urge you to follow me. Okay, basically what I do is this. Sometimes I usually divide into sections because I have a big TikTok account. Most people know me from my lives. I have so many people who follow me on my lives, but because of one, two, three reasons, I am not coming live on TikTok. So all my channels, they are quite informative. So there is no day that you will never wake up and you don't find I've shown you how to apply for a CV. Yani, I've not shown you how to create a CV. I usually do that. If maybe you want maybe something to do with au pair, I do that. If you want to relocate to Canada, maybe that is your dream. I do that. I do things on a 360 degrees. So that one is my punchline.
Mhm. So, guys, I hope you've had that. So don't let this just go like that. Please make sure you're using all this knowledge, all Nancy's knowledge. Yeah, make sure you use it. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like we said, yes, I am in the UK. Yes, I create content on the UK about UK. However, there are those areas that haven't been touched. Yeah, as we wait for that day that will be open for you to come to the UK, you can try other areas. Yeah, and also create, because that is also boosting your CV, like we said. Yeah,
Yeah.
so there is a lot of information from Nancy. Canada, there's a lot of information from Canada, because I do check. I check. That's how we meet there. I do check. I know she has a lot of information, Canada, and she has a lot of information about the cruise ship. You can actually see how many websites she has given us. Yeah, and it's from a galley. That name, I'll never forget. It's a galley from 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 someone who is washing the dishes in the cruise ship to someone who is, like, it's just going all the professions: doctors, nannies, nurses, bartenders, all those jobs. So it's up to you what you do with this information, and I hope you actually use it. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me say, if there isn't any question, let me say I'm quite humbled. Although we usually meet in the streets of TikTok, I actually feel like today is my first time ever even seeing you or even hearing you. But anyway, I'm quite humbled. You're such an amazing person. Thank you for doing this. And because, for us, what we do, it's a calling. Somebody just doesn't wake up and say, today I'm just going to help people apply for these jobs. So let me take this opportunity to congratulate you for a good job you're doing. You are sensitizing people, teaching people how to apply for jobs, relocate abroad also. And let me just say, you're a wonderful person, and thank you for hosting me. And I hope we can do this sooner than later. Sooner than later. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I would say thank you so much, Nancy,
Mhm.
because when we first met on TikTok streets, we
Yeah.
haven't met physically. TikTok streets, we said, I was like, "You're doing an amazing job, Nancy," and you told me the same. Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, we are here to support you where we can, and with information, and even if we can go higher, we will try and do that. And we will also request from you to support us, and the only way you can support us, of course, if you're commenting, if you're reaching out for questions, I know we are communicating with someone out there, and
Yeah.
also by subscribing, by following, by sharing that information, because what we are sharing today might not be useful to you, but you know of a brother or a sister. Share
Yeah.
it out. Just the way we are sharing this information with you, you do your part. Share it out there with someone. So Nancy, I am humbled to have you as my guest today. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, and I hope we will be back here with more information. And if we have no more questions, I will finish with this. This is a comment from one of us, Engineer
Mm.
John Mwangi, and he's saying there are opportunities for career growth in the cruise ship jobs. You can transition from a dishwasher to a commis chef. So, guys, we'll just leave you with that. That is not my comment, it's not Nancy's comment, but it's one of you. So take it, claim
That's
it.
awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, guys, we're gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, so let me say thank you for listening to us. You who are in the comment section, those people who are watching us. I know, imagine 1.5 hours listening to two women. It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy. And I can imagine people are taking notes, so it's humbling, and yeah, I can just say you're amazing people. So you're going to be getting better content from us. I think even Tesh, now you're going to be coming live more and more and more. And I
Yes.
hope you're going to be, yeah, let's just make it a bit stronger So at least we can reach out to a lot of people, Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, we will do that, because sometimes even listening to us live, it's more engaging than actually you watching the content by yourself. So yeah,
Yeah.
we are going to try and do this more. And guys, you just don't know, we are very happy that we actually came, and we just didn't find ourselves, me and Nancy, but we've had at least 16 and below people, so we are humbled.
For the first time, imagine it's good. Imagine
Yeah,
it's
it
good.
is good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So thank you.
Okay, guys, good morning, good night, wherever you are. And
Tata.
bye bye.
Bye.